Hello, Libra. Welcome back to Theresthattarot. Libra, we're going to be looking at what's going on for you for the month of December. We're going to look at career first, and we're going to look at love last. So, your first message is sorry, but not sorry. What's that DJ Khaled song? Sorry, not sorry. Don't mind me. I'm living my dream. Oh. Living my dream. Give me one more card for. So. Okay, career. We have poverty and house in the reverse. Don't panic. Don't panic. We don't know what that means yet. Okay. Let's see something, Libra. How's poverty here for Libra? Number 10 could be significant to you. Some of you may be making a decision. Like if you're struggling financially right now, it's like some of you may be like, all right, enough is enough, right? Why is this here? It could also be a Scorpio in your life. Why is this here? Yeah, you got to do something about it. Whatever it is that's going on in your financial life, you're about to do something about it. I do see you manifesting. I do see you having with everything that it is that you need to succeed, okay, with the Wheel of Fortune. So some of you may have some rags to riches type of story, and I'm here for it completely. What are you trying to do? Sometimes you got to change your mind about it, don't you, Libra? Hold on. I'm not letting that distract me right now. It's like people that keep calling me. Anyway, that's here nor there. Anyway, sometimes you got to change your mindset about it, huh, Libra? I was just saying that in Virgo's reading, that sometimes it's a shift of perspective or freeing yourself from some sort of self-depreciating thoughts that may have been causing some blockages within your, manifestation world. So, Eight of Swords in the reverse. I can't go with what I think. I got to go with what I know. Right? And what do you know? So some of you may be, sometimes energy is important, Libra. And there may have been someone in your energy that you had to remove. This may have been somebody who hurt you, or a situation that hurt you. This could be like past failures or whatever, things you fought for that didn't pan out in your favor. This could be connected to an earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Maybe this is who you need to stop talking to, okay, in order to see your money change. Because whatever this is, you've invested in it, but I don't know if you got a return on that. So I see you hoping for something better. I see you doing something about whatever this poverty. Because sometimes you could be around people who have a poverty mindset, and that shit can affect you. So just be careful, try to identify the contributions of everybody in your life. Are they nurturing a weakness or a strength within you? Wheel of Fortune. Actually, what's the Judgment card? So, something that you weren't allowing to end for a while, that was keeping you moving slow, that wasn't for you, or wasn't working in your favor. You invested, it was a waste, it could have been a connection. Maybe you're choosing to go it alone because you found out. I can do this on my own. Whatever it's like I have to avoid this in order to get to the Ace of Pentacles. I have to avoid someone because it's like something about them that's affecting your emotions. Somebody could be born in 1999, or 1999 could be significant for some of you. But either this person was stealing your energy, or They just wasn't doing right. They weren't committed to the situation like you were. So I do see you getting out of the emotion that this puts you in and making peace with it. If this had you in a slump, you know what I mean? It's like, I love you, but I can't. You're giving up on someone that maybe you were working with that may have had you in a poverty mindset. Or they were in it and it was affecting you. You know, the company you keep is very important. So, let's see. If you were living with this person, you may move out. Or you may decide, you know, I just see you going it alone. Whatever this is, house in reverse. You're not waiting for it or being held back by it anymore. Something that hurt you. It's like you're guarding yourself from something that was very unstable. You're walking away, but I feel like there was a battle here. But I feel like you said what you had to say. You went quiet, and now you're taking action on something else. Somebody may have been very greedy. There's an earth sign here. Who's King of Wands? Okay. 3 kings. You may be looking back on all the people that you've either worked with or tried to do things with or put work into, invested in. That didn't work out. That didn't work out. And that was too much too. and I feel like you looked at it and you're like, wait, hold on. I've been doing myself at this is it injustice? Let me go back. It's like you tried 3 things, or working with 3 different people, or something like that. And you was like, well, let me go back to this. And then that didn't work out either. And so you just stopped. And you're like, wait, what if I withdraw myself from all of these different connections, right? That have brought me disappointment. What if I disconnect from all of these things and take a minute to see how I'm going to bring myself? How can I eliminate this stress? You're identifying who you need to, who or what you need to disconnect from for the sake of your stability. And I feel like your success is in you. It's in you. It's like I was looking everywhere else for either validation or whatever, and I had the juice the whole time. I just wasn't standing in that power. Or I had somebody next to me who ain't had that juice like I had it, or something like that. And that's what had to stop. I thought I had to do it with somebody, but I found out that it was all in me. I could do it by myself. I'm hearing that. I'm every woman. It's all in me. Anything you want done, baby. The Empress does it naturally. Okay. Some of you could like to chill in Central Park. Like maybe there's a Central Park near you. Talking about Central Park. Advice for Libra in career. 3 of Pentacles. You got to do this on your own. There's a collaboration. You knew there was something better. There was something better for you. Let's see. Ooh. Something you struggled to see. You see it now. You had questions about it. Whoever you were working with, you see clearly now. You can identify where the source of drama was coming from, or the source of conflict, or whatever this is. You had questions about it. Maybe you let your guard down to even work with this person or deal with whatever this is, and then you ended up saying, I'm better doing this alone. Right? So this could have been something that was presented to you. You gave it a shot, and you're like, what the freak? So why is the 4 Wands on reverse? Your advice is to not collaborate with this person. Your advice is to not take action on whatever this is that involves someone who throws you off balance. It could possibly be a loss of money for you. So just be careful in your associations when it comes to work this month. Just know that Dolo is the way to go for whatever this is. Okay? Y'all tell me in the comments how that was. We're going to move on to love, Libra. And it's a sorry, but not sorry. It's a very sorry, but not sorry vibe in this reading. And I feel like it's going to be the same way in your love reading. Why do I feel like this is somebody that maybe you are connected to romantically? Show me love for December for Libra. So we have a message of concern and great fortune. Okay, let's look. The song that's playing right now is called Blue Day. Message of concern here for Libra. Maybe you didn't see what this person really had going on, Libra, but you felt it. You couldn't see it, but you felt it. What did you feel? It's like your intuition could see something clearly that your eyes couldn't, or your heart couldn't, about somebody who may have re-entered your life. Or revisit, there was distance between you two, and then they came back. But they came back without explaining, or something like that, right? But there was, there was a lack of closure between the two of you. But there was a split of energy or lack of reciprocity, which either kept you in the dark or is the reason why you two separated. Yeah. So you didn't see it because they were lying to you. So maybe you didn't discuss it with them because you were waiting. You continued to pursue it, but they did something here. You didn't see what was happening because it's like you didn't see it physically. But that doesn't mean that it wasn't happening. Somebody may have went outside of the home, okay? Lying by omission. This was on your mind, and it was affecting you emotionally. You weren't happy in this situation. It's like, this could be this, but there's so much unknown. And I feel like I'm talking to a woman, just period. Could be feminine energy, but it feels like a woman. When you're balanced, something about when you're, try not to get, what is it I want to say? Something about when you're happy and you're balanced and your mind is at peace, that it's very easy for you to see the things that your eyes can't see. Does that make sense? But you just knew in your spirit that it was something that was making you feel guarded, something that made you feel unstable about this connection. And the only way I'm going to see it clearly is if I take a step away from it. And then when you did, I feel like you were totally turned off by what you saw. And that's why you want to go at it alone with the Nine of Pentacles. Somebody was easily distracted, or maybe they were a distraction to you. But this could be a message about a lie that somebody told you, or about somebody being unfaithful or manipulative in some way. You could be deciding to turn this person down. But there's like a lack of commitment here that may concern you. The number 5 could be significant. Somebody's like smoking mirrors, or somebody, or you may be dealing with a smoker, or you may be a smoker, I'm not sure. That's great fortune here for Libra in love. You, I'm telling you, if you just do, I want to end it right here, just on a good note. Just do you, Libra. You don't need nobody else for whatever it is that you're doing, okay? It's with you. There's great fortune in you taking your heart out of the situation that has taken your hope, okay? From whatever you found out about this person that tried to re-engage with you, I see you letting go of this person. You're making your own plans at this point, Libra, to stop connecting with this person, and it's going to bring you justice. It's going to bring you. Think about, what would you tell your child? You know what I mean? The moment that you see your child going through something at the hands of somebody, within the hands of somebody else, or at the hands, is that the way you say it? At the hands of someone else, what are you going to tell them to do? Ain't going to be no indecisiveness there. So this is the Empress abandoning somebody who playing with her damn emotions. His or hers emotions. Could be a Scorpio that you were dealing with. You knew that this person wasn't the commitment type or something like that. It may have come to you as a shock, you know. But deep down, you knew something wasn't right. So I do see you ending something, communication and action, with somebody who just wasn't given enough. You know, it just wasn't working, the World card. The great fortune lies with you, Libra. It's a dolo journey for December. Don't take that shit into 2022 with you. Especially if, you know, because this look good. Justice, great fortune, and you. All of these cards are you. This Justice and the Libra represent you. The Empress represent you. I think you're gonna be better off doing you in the month of December, Libra. So I'm gonna pull. Was that advice? That was advice. Chapter 1. We're starting over with you, Libra. Just you. Any other messages for Libra? I just want to pull it. Oh my God, done. I'm done. Life is 10% of what happens to you, 90% of what you do about it. Period. Nobody has permission to take your power, and you're better off without them. I'm done. Like, share, and subscribe. Actually, one more message, Libra. I almost forgot y'all's last message. Oh, some of you are parents. Let me say that. Parents. Your children only get one childhood. Make it memorable. I don't know who needed to hear that, but it's like, oh, because I had the best mommy in the world, okay? My mother was the Empress. She was the Taurus side of the Empress. And even though I lost her when I was 19, she gave me the best childhood ever. And one thing that she did, I hated it, because I always wanted to see my mother happy. I always wanted to see her in this loving, beautiful relationship with a man who could just, take all her worries away, just be able to close your eyes. My mother was an artist as well, so I always wanted her to be able to just thrive in her art world and know that she had somebody beside her that was supporting her. Things like that. You want these things for your mother. But one thing that she did was she sacrificed in order for us to have a great childhood. And if there's somebody in your life that is affecting your relationship with your children, hey, you know what to do, Libra. They only gonna be kids one time, and you got to think about what it is. How do you want them to be treated? I saw my mother alone. Okay. But I didn't see her get mistreated by no man. Okay? That's one thing I didn't see. I didn't have to, and I thank God that I didn't see that. Now, would I have liked to see what a relationship looks like by way of being in the home with a healthy, relationship? I didn't get to experience that. So, we all got something to learn. Okay? But I didn't see her getting abused. I didn't see her getting mistreated, or anything like that. And for that, and of course with the love that she gave, honey, I had the best childhood. I can say that. So make sure that you're giving that to your children too. And get that, whoever that is, out your way, because great fortune is on the way. Like, share, and subscribe. If this resonated with you, I love you, Libra. Ciao.